Morning, members of the committee. I call this hearing of the Senate Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry to order. Today's hearing marks this committee's 9th hearing this year, dedicated to listening to our stakeholders from around the country on how our authorized programs are currently working or need improvement as we work towards Farm Bill reauthorization during this Congress. This includes taking a look at spending requests and proposals for 39 programs in the Farm Bill that do not have a budget baseline. And as I've said at each of these hearings, our committee must be mindful of the very tough budgetary environment that we have to face. While it is a principal duty of this committee to ensure the next Farm Bill provides our nation's agriculture producers with the necessary tools and resources to feed a growing and hungry world, our responsibilities and the role of the USDA do not stop there. It is also critical the next Farm Bill works to support rural businesses and cooperatives and health clinics and schools, renewable energy, and bio-based product manufacturers and other essential service providers. They all serve as the backbone of the communities our farmers and ranchers call home. Earlier this year, at our committee's first field hearing in Manhattan, Kansas, home of the ever optimistic and fighting Wildcats, we had the opportunity to hear from a number of stakeholders that I believe share much of the same passion and commitment to rural America as our witnesses today. And to the witnesses, I apologize for the lateness of the hearing. Thank you for being very patient. We listened to the manager at the Nemaha Marshall Electric Cooperative explain how low-interest rural utility service electric loans make it possible for small cooperatives to provide rural Kansas with affordable and reliable energy. A Kansas biofuels producer spoke about the important role renewable energy plays in helping to create rural jobs and a new market demand for a number of commodities important to all of our member states. And we heard a rural telecom provider discuss daily challenges that she faces in working to provide high-speed broadband to an area in western Kansas roughly the size of Connecticut and Vermont, except the distinguished chairman from Vermont, or the senator from Vermont has departed. But with 3 million fewer people, I hope today's hearing will continue that conversation and provide our committees opportunities to hear a broader perspective of the needs throughout farm country. On our first panel today, we are pleased to have the Assistant to the Secretary of Agriculture for Rural Development and the 3 acting administrators for the Rural Utilities Service, Rural Housing Service, and Rural Business Cooperative Service. They will discuss Secretary Perdue's vision for fostering growth and economic prosperity throughout rural America and provide an update on program functions within the USDA Rural Development. For our second witnesses, we will hear from a broad set of private sector stakeholders, including representatives of rural cooperatives who work every day to provide essential utility services to farmers, ranchers, and small towns all across the country. They include a nonprofit organization that provides training and other support for small business development, a university professor leading state-of-the-art research in renewable chemical product development, and finally, an entrepreneur whose business model is helping farmers and other small businesses save on energy costs through the installation of renewable energy systems. Again, I look forward to our discussions today regarding the rural development and energy titles of the Farm Bill and to hearing from our witnesses about their recommendations to improve these programs and provide our rural communities with the necessary economic tools they need to grow and thrive. It's my privilege now to represent Senator Stabenow for